great morning. Well, I'm up and ready for another day. Let's do a quick reading of the day and see what we've got going this morning. It's still pitch black out here. I was up at 5:30 in the morning. I can't believe it's almost 7 a.m. here and it's still pitch black. So when we get some light, I'll be up and ready to be on the move again. Perfect card for the day. Canary, spirit, sing your own song. Well, I'm definitely singing my own song in the RV, on the road, free spirit, off and running. And I just heard from Bobby, congrats on your 5th wheel. Hope you guys enjoy it. Who knows, maybe we'll wind up with a few people on the road. Well, that would be interesting, running into some of the people watching the channel on the road. Okay. Next we have the beloved. What is it that you love? Okay. Who is it that, is close to your spirit? Are you close to the Great Spirit? Okay. The beloved is the Great Spirit, is God, Tatanka, whatever you want to call Yahweh. Is that your beloved? The one that you're close to? So be close to the beloved. And the next one we have is dependability. You can always depend on Great Spirit. You can always depend on God. It may not be easy, and sometimes, we think that problem is never going to end. But eventually it does. Eventually it does end. And we have to hang in. You just have to continue to hang in. And eventually things will right themselves, no matter how difficult it is. Now, if you're on a spiritual journey and you've had a lot of trauma in your life, a lot of problem, and you think you can't take the next step, you can. Sometimes, it takes walking it by step. Now what is it? They put in those sensors and every once in a while it just beeps to beep. I don't know why, because everything is fine in here. Last but not least, we have Eagle Dancer. Dance your truth. It's a new opportunity for more truth to come in, for more wisdom, for more knowledge, okay? So we continue to walk our paths. You can learn day by day, no matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing. You can always learn something new and continue to learn to stand up for truth wherever you're at. Don't let people cow you down. Don't let them take away your spirit, Keep up with your spirit and keep up with your path. We have a lot of people that sometimes will be very judgmental. Well, say, you walk your path. Let me walk my path, okay? It's none of their business what path you choose to walk, okay? So continue to go forward. Again, be a dependable person. Or is there somebody that's beloved that you can depend on? If you have that in your life, that is such a wonderful thing. It is so difficult to find nowadays, to find a partner. If you have a loving partner that you can depend on, be so grateful for that, because it is not easy to find nowadays. So if you have it, treasure it, okay? Let them know you treasure them. Sing your own song. Again, if you have somebody that you are with, a significant other that is honoring of your path, is there to aid you, to be a support, you are very, very fortunate, because that is not easy to find, okay? And again, last but not least, be an eagle dancer. You know, stand up for truth wherever you are, and continue your flight, okay? So, thank you for tuning in. And, oh, I learned something new in the RV last night. I turned on, this unit has a heat pump in it. So instead of using the regular furnace, I used the heat pump, and that keeps it a little bit more moderate in temperature than the furnace. When you turn the furnace on, it'll kind of burn you out for a second, and then it gets cold, and then, you know, it comes back on, and it's very, very hot. But this one is more like, the heat pump is a little bit more like having your regular heat on in your home. Okay, it's a little more consistent than having the furnace. So, one thing that's out already on this, I've got to have it looked at, is I have no hot water. Now, not a major thing, okay? Hot water is not a major thing. What I do if I need hot water, I just, well, something I've got to still get a little saucepan. Just put a little water, heat it up on the stove, and you've got hot water, okay? It takes a couple seconds. It's not a big major whoop. But it is something I got to talk to the guy about and say, I have no hot water. So I've got to find out what happened. Maybe it just tripped something that I don't know about, that I need to reset or something. So when it gets light out there, then I'll go ahead and give him a call and say, hello. But actually, it was nice last night, where I had full hookups. You know, you're plugged into the electricity, and, you know, so that's easy. I don't have to worry about turning on lights, running down the battery, etc. And I used the, what was it called, Passport Across America. I was able to get into this little park. It was like $20 for the night, which is good. Most places, you know, you can get in for half price, if you can get in. You know, now there are a lot of restrictions on this thing. Every park is different. You have to call ahead. You have to see if, you know, they have reservations, if they have open space, not. A lot of these I'm finding is for more on the off season, so they can get people in, okay? Now, when they're selling you this thing at the RV show, they're not telling you it's mostly for off-season travel. You know, let's go half price at the thing. Well, okay. But still, even that, it's nice to have it. It cost $44 for it. If I use it one more time in a place for 20 that was 40, I've already gotten back what I paid for it, and then I'm off and running. So that's good with it. So it's not the best one, but it's not bad. I'm looking forward to going into some forest land. When I'm in probably the national park or forest land or whatever, more than likely I don't know if I'll get any kind of communication or something, so might be offline for a while. But I'll, of course, find a place very soon to be back in touch right away. Because I know people are out there that worry, and you got to check in, I got to know that I'm okay, and that I'm alive out there and running. Oh my goodness. But anyway, yeah, survived my second night in Lady Hawk. And I do have a couple of hawk feathers in here, so Lady Hawk has got to have a couple of feathers up in here, so I do have a couple of hawk feathers up in the RV. Lady Hawk has got to have her feathers, so yeah, so I've got that up and running. Anyway, so I'm going to close this out and maybe do a little music for a couple seconds while I'm waiting for the sun to come up. Thanks for tuning in. Again, if there's something you want to see read on, let me know. Oh, I think there was one. Somebody had asked about something that they wanted to have read on. I'll go back and look at the comments again and see if I can find it and do the reading this morning. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hope everyone's having a great day. Be safe and continue your path. Aho!